Okay, so pretty much picking up where we left off, because Lauren was very carefully picking up the pieces of the skull.
Yep. And then Rye said, was it skull fragment for your thoughts?
Which, out of character, my first thought is too soon. Not a Lauren thought, though, or at least not a Lauren reply.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Oh. Andrea, you recording this one?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
But she did look really thoughtful. And there is hesitance in her reply. Whether it's hesitating or just thinking. It's sad what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I did not know him, of course. But I know, as we saw, his life ended violently.
It did.
Do all raiders lead violent lives?
Part of the name.
I guess. I suppose.
But
What?
no, you go first.
I had spoken to the one called Bastard, and it does sound like this may be par for the course for them.
Yeah. In my opinion, though, just because someone leads a violent life doesn't mean that they deserve or will get a violent end.
I agree. That's somewhat of an observation I gave him, actually.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're smart as always.
Hmm. It feels wrong to judge them as a full people, because that's just, well, stereotyping, of course. But that's judging someone for actions that they themselves may not have committed. And then, of course, it comes down to circumstances, too.
I think someone can have a healthy amount of stereotyping. But that's the main word there, is healthy amount. If someone's a part of a raiding vessel, I mean, you can assume and be entirely correct in wanting to wear body armor around. But you get into, like, the genocidal amounts of kill every raider you see, then that's not healthy anymore, is it? There's something to be said of the individual, right?
Yes. Like Ram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna... guess what's coming your way, lady.
Yeah, this is how you do it?
This is how I do it.
Yeah, like Ram gets him to think about the person. There isn't a resistance, right? It's just,
I didn't meta snake my way to just the conversation naturally turned. My role was a clout interrogation. I don't know what.
How does the credibility thing work, Chance? Or
it's based off of degrees, basically. So how many successes did you get compared to how many what's Raya's credibility?
So yeah, Lauren got a 4. Yeah, my credibility is a 12.
Damn.
Ooh, okay. So Lauren, Yeah. So, Rye, you just need to make a straight clout, and you just need 1 success.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, thank Christ! Thank Christ! Got 1 success. So you got steal trap, light smile.
that siren just kicked in and was like, no.
No. Little like Olay commercial. The wind blew, the hair moved a bit. It's like, nah.
You don't get this.
Nah, bitch. Not yet. This one's for me.
Yes. Rye's thoughts may remain her own.
For now.
For now. But you did say like Ram.
Ram is an individual, correct?
Yes.
A part of and amongst a group. So yeah, like Ram.
What do you think of this?
I think we're gonna have to break up the bleach. Raining down at the bloodstains.
Yes, I do think so too. And she'll pull the bleach bottle over.
I never like using it. I know it's good for cleaning, but I'd rather use the medical scrubs than smell bleach. It
I think it smells clean.
does. That it does. Pat's shoulder like solemnly, like it's just like a war movie. Like,
So she'll start.
it smells clean with the sacrifice.
Right. The pieces and bits that she's finding, mainly the skull fragments, she's moved over to a different side. The actual juicy bits, is there like a
Don't
bucket
worry.
they're putting stuff in, or?
Yeah, no, why would get like a biohazard box or something? Flop those in there.
Rye,
Yes, Lorne?
have you seen something like this before?
You might need to be a bit more specific.
She pokes a squishy bit.
Like human brains on the floor, or?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have.
Consequences of a bullet through the head.
Yeah, I have.
I'm sorry you had to experience that.
Experiences are what make people who they are today.
Yes. She picks up some goopies. And she'll shuffle the fragments she was picking up and put them into.
Have you seen something like this before?
Prior to the arrival of the Morgan, I have never spoken to a raider. However, and though rationale argues otherwise, yes, I have, in a way, borne witness to such an injury such as this. And she drops some more fragments into the bucket, or wherever, the bag.
Yep. I'm sorry that you had to experience that then.
I guess. And she's kind of frowning. It didn't really
Huh?
bother me. But I think it's because it was during interesting circumstances.
That can happen.
And she moves some more stuff. It was during a shock jump.
Oh?
Yes.
Okay, well. Now I'm too curious not to ask. What happened?
Do you remember years ago when I insisted to stay on?
Yeah?
First time I experienced nothing.
Yes.
I tasted color.
How'd that go?
I don't like tasting color.
Maybe it was just a bad color.
She scrunches her nose. Black tastes like licorice.
Licorice is the worst.
I agree.
Like black licorice, right?
I think so.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like black jelly beans.
Did you taste all colors or just a few?
I think some others. Orange was very tart.
What's your favorite color, Lorne? Not the taste, but to see.
Oh, okay. Out of character, I'm actually trying to think of what her favorite color is, because she doesn't really
Bam!
wear
Look
color.
at this.
Wow.
Introspective questions here in RP. At it again. It's a very different... Rye RPs with Hana. Fucking existential crisis on his entire life so far and how he's led it. Rye talks with Lorne. Favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? Like, oh no.
Chance.
Hello.
What is some of the rarest colors to find organically on a station?
On what station?
On a station. Like, in
Um,
a civilization that lives as the Drifters did. What colors might be scarce?
Probably yellows and oranges. Reds were probably more common because I imagine you probably developed in like a red giant sort of system.
Mm-hmm.
So oranges and yellows wouldn't have been. No, it's blues, greens,
Well, the
purples,
greens... we'd
which are
have-
harder to come by.
Right. We'd have greens with the vines, though, because plants still grow green.
Yeah.
So that'll be there. Blues. Okay.
Cool. I think purple, you got like the supernovas and space
Yeah.
and shit, right?
Uh-huh. Well, looking,
But I think that would still count as rare, though, right?
Well, the fun thing about
could,
purple
but
is
looking
that
out into
normally,
space, she'd be seeing a lot of the cool colors, I think.
yeah. So I would say the cool thing is like normal colors is something she wouldn't be used to because purple is like rare for humans because you don't see that in nature, but you see it in space.
Mm-hmm. I think she thinks a little bit and tilts her head and says, "Yellow, I think. It's very bright."
Huh? Like a sun?
Hmm.
Or like a shade of color?
Like the kind of yellow that's warm.
Mm.
And when
Warm.
you look at it, you kind of have to squint.
So like a sun.
She does like the slow cat blink at Rye.
Alright, warm yellow. You have to spit that. Sounds great.
I think
You haven't stared in a lot of suns, have you? Lorne?
no.
Okay, good. Let's just does a quick check over her head. Like,
Right.
she doesn't have slight blindness, does she?
I mean, you look at her face and probably have already noticed that her eyes are always like, what was it? Is it dilated?
Oh god. It's like, oh, yep. There it is. Warm yellow.
No, I think Hannah once showed me a book full of flowers, and it's like the ones that share the name with the sun, the sunflower.
Sunflower. Oh yeah, so oh god. Okay, sorry. Oh, those are pretty.
I think they are.
Did you taste yellow?
I don't think I tasted yellow. I heard it though.
You heard yellow?
Yeah, I didn't like hearing it either.
Wow, well, this experience gets more and more terrifying the more we're talking about it. I hope you never did that again.
I thought it was normal for other people to experience the mixing of the senses, the sensories.
No, well, it's normal for people to hallucinate. But I think everyone kind of goes through something different. Like,
Oh.
but you know, tasting colors and hearing colors is a new one.
Yes, that was mostly my first time.
Oh, I just said, Laura. I just said I hope you didn't do that again. It just came out of my mouth. Did you do it again?
No, well, you remember I did it twice.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
How was the second time?
I also tasted colors.
Still tasted bad?
She put some more things into the hazard bag and scrubs. I don't think you're trying to ask about the colors.
Every time you enter shock space, you taste colors.
I'm just trying to get a full scope, you know?
It does,
but...
okay, question. Does she still taste colors, like, even when we did the stuff, the safe jumps with the raiders?
Oh, yeah. Like, that is just one of the innate things of, like, your senses just go wild.
Mm-hmm. She scrubs a little bit, and then she looks at Rye, like, almost critically as Lorne's big eyes get. Are you saying that you don't experience that?
Oh my god. No. I don't believe I've ever tasted colors. Or heard colors.
Are you sure?
Ryan normally just gets whispers.
I get, yeah. If Lauren asks, she's just said, like, I get whispers.
Oh. I thought everyone tasted the colors.
You should ask what other people's experiences are, though.
I should.
Though, be careful. Some shock jump experiences are kind of,
Bad.
not great, yeah.
I heard about what happened with Hana.
Okay, she stops scrubbing at that and slow turns. What?
Didn't we hear about it? That there was something bad that happened, but that was it? Or was that...
I know. Rye didn't say anything, and
so no one knows that it happened to Hana.
Oh, okay.
The only thing people know is that Captain was like, "Please, fucking stop."
Okay, so it would be rephrase that to, not I know something happened. It just, or it'd be I do remember the captain said something, so I assumed something bad happened.
It's a time.
Yes. Yes, it is a time.
That second adventure was not so great for you either.
I wouldn't say it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. But I don't really know if it was good either. I saw the previous crews of the Rossi.
Ooh.
I did not know they were at the time. After the jump, and after we woke up, I did some research. And everything seemed to fit. But it was the way I saw them. It was very interesting. I feel maybe I should have been scared, and I was a little. Because they both alive and then not alive. And that's where this injury that I am speaking of happened, or did happen, I guess. Someone that had lost part of their, well, you know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what I saw. And I saw raiders through that too. And they seem just as violent.
Well, it's raiders.
I guess. I think despite their violence, I would have liked to have known their stories.
Everyone gets driven to that point somehow.
Mm-hmm. Desperation. Or maybe they knew no other method of living, and so they just did. Or circumstances. I'm sure some people aboard the Morgan are probably there due to circumstances. I was not able to speak to many of them, but I could believe that to be the case. She looks
Now
at her
that's sad.
What'd you say?
Now that is sad.
Yes, it is sad. I think I am further saddened that violence seems to be cyclical.
Oh, sorry. You say violence seems to be so cool?
Cyclical. I'm sorry, I stumbled on the word.
Okay. No, it's okay. I just, I don't want to get that.
It's
But
so
yeah, violence is
cool.
rad! Yeah!
Wow.
It'd be a very different RP.
Right, throws the devil horns. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, Laura did great in a mosh pit.
You have not thrown that experience at her yet.
Not yet. We'll get there. God, what was you gonna say?
Lorne scrubs.
Violence is a part of life. As unfortunate as it can be.
That is true. It is very much the... I guess keystone wouldn't be the right word, but it is a part of my belief. The universe, after all, is neither cruel nor kind. It just is. And it's up to us on how we live in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to know you, Rye.
Oh. I'm glad to know you too.
She does happy blink at Rye.
Mine does a little like cat hug.
Yes. Do you think this can get any more clean?
It could, but if we did, then we'd have to replace the plates.
Okay. Let's dispose of these, I suppose.
I got it.
It doesn't stop her from following Ray.
Okay.
And there we go, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hee-hoo. That was good.